You know, it's often easy to see family resemblances between children and their parents, sometimes even their grandparents. But what none of us can see by physical appearance is genetics, which can make family members more at risk of certain medical issues like cancer. At Windsong Health, they now have a genetic counselor whose sole purpose is to help individuals better assess their health risks with genetic testing. It's a wonderful service that you're going to hear more about right now. Windsong Radiology Group was founded just under 30 years ago with a core value that still remains today: diagnostic excellence dedicated to patient-centered care. That vision of patient-centered care can also be seen at Windsong Health, a partner of Windsong Radiology Group, which offers genetic counseling, a service that helps patients better understand their risks for many types of cancers.
Genetic counseling is the process of helping people understand their risk for inherited diseases. A person who comes for a genetic counseling visit with me would have an analysis of their personal, medical, and family history. After that analysis, we would talk about their genetic testing options and the benefits and limitations of those options so that they can make informed decisions about their health. So genetic counselors are really primed to provide that education and provide it in a compassionate, understanding environment where patients feel comfortable to explore those risks and learn more about what risks they may be at. I'm really passionate about helping to counsel patients who are interested in learning about their risks for inherited cancer. So I talk to patients to obtain a risk assessment, which can help us learn more about their cancer risk, so risk for breast and other cancers. So by knowing that information, they may choose to pursue genetic testing, which can further refine those risks and have a large impact on their health and health management.
Genetic testing is beneficial for both women and men to better assess the risks they may have pertaining to cancer. The test is very simple and the results are normally obtained from the lab within about 3 weeks.
Genetic testing is so important because if we find a mutation, so we find a little difference in your genetic information that makes you unique but puts you at an increased risk of cancer, maybe we just want to start your yearly mammograms or add in breast MRIs. So we would have 2 different technologies to catch breast cancer sooner, and that could make all the difference in the outcome. It's really important to talk to your family members to not only get the correct family history information, because that impacts what test we order, but it's also important to encourage your family members who have actually been diagnosed with cancer to be that person who pioneers it for the family. So to start the genetic testing, because it's always more informative when we're testing someone who has a personal history of cancer than a family history. So it's important to see a genetic counselor because we're specially trained to order the right test on the right person in the family from the right laboratory. So there's so many different choices, and we help make some of those decisions, like the laboratory choice, but we are also educated to help patients make an educated decision about what's best for them. I spend about an hour with my patients, and that's really important time for me to not only teach them about genetics, but also learn about how they're feeling about all of this. What are their motivations for pursuing genetic testing? Is this information to change their surgical plan? Is it information they want to pass on to their children? All of that factors into the equation.
Genetic counseling is typically covered by most insurances, and Laura works with the patients so they understand what costs, if any, they may incur from either the test or consultation. Her goal is very simple, but it's one that she is very determined to accomplish.
I would love to see Windsong Health just approach all different types of cancer to help people learn about their risks and be educated on how they might want to change their medical management, because it's all about keeping really our community in Buffalo healthy, and being able to catch cancers sooner or prevent cancers altogether is really what it's all about.
Windsong Health is continuing a legacy of excellence set forth by their partner Windsong Radiology Group. They're located at 55 Spindrift Drive in Williamsville, and you can find out more about the services they provide, including genetic counseling, on their website, which is windsonghealth.com. You can also give them a call at 626-6300. If you have a history of cancer in your family, take the time to better understand how genetic counseling could benefit you.